Hi everyone, welcome to Veronika Hat. Today I have a new project for you. Stay tuned. So I'm showing you today a winter hat. I have a new pattern that I accidentally discovered. So it's something like a single crochet but done on the left side, or it has a purl stitch. So I'll show you that as well as the hat itself. So today I'm showing you a new stitch including a completely new project with it. So these stitches are somewhat stretchier than the regular singles we usually do, so I think it will be great with a hat. I'm using hatnut XL55, so this is 55 meters long and it's 50 grams. That would be 60 yards and 1.8 ounces. So it's 50% virgin wool and 50% acrylic, so it's a lovely mix and it's really soft. So my needle is 6 millimeters today and we will start right away with 48 chains. Make sure that you're working loosely so that your hat looks really nice later. And now we can close the round with a slip stitch. Make sure you don't have any twists. Another chain, and now from the back side we do single crochets all around. And this will be our base row. So I'm going through the back section to get a lovely edge, as well as to make it a little bit stretchier. I'm almost at the end, and here please take care that you aren't twisting it, so you don't want any twists as you work. And now we can connect with a slip stitch into the first single we did. Now we will start with our new stitches that I wanted to show you today. So for that we will do an extra chain to turn with, and I'll do this with every row because it makes it more symmetrical this way. The thread goes in the front and we're doing purl stitches as we always would. The weird thing is that the thread is in the front and we hold it with our thumb as we work, and then we finish our stitches. This pattern is nicer when you do it in 2 colors instead of 1. It's a bit more visible then. So I'll keep changing between this blue and black yarn. So I got this stitch from a lady I was talking to that asked me if I knew a certain pattern that she sent me, and I didn't know it, so I tried it out, and somehow in that trying I ended up with a completely new stitch. So this is like a single purl stitch or something like that. So that was my inspiration, and I'm calling them purl stitches because they look like knitted stitches. So that's how I got the pattern. I really liked it in the end. So I tried to do a phone case in this style, and then I thought it would be really nice for a winter hat because it's so stretchy. So we're trying this out together, and I hope we get really nice results. If this works, I'll call it the Hug Hat because we developed it directly here on our Hug channel. Okay, close up with a slip stitch. Take your second color, and we do the slip stitch already in the new color. Turn with a chain. So I'm putting the changing threads on the inside or the leftovers because this is on the outside. Let's continue with the same stitches. I want the beginning thread on the inside as well. So the rounds are staying the same, and you see that when you get the stitch, you already know everything you need to know. So this is a really fast project with really great results. And you can also see that this is actually pretty fast, so you will need a bit more time to get used to holding this with your thumb, but after a while you get really fast at it, so I'm sure you'll figure it out. It's not too difficult. and then end with a slip stitch with your original color. Turn with a chain and then again start a new row. So we are working from the inside out now. So we will keep working this until we get the desired height. For a regular size, it would be 16 to 18 centimeters or 6 to 7 inches. And you can already see the wonderful pattern that looks really great and is also super simple to do. I like that it's stretchier than usual, and I think this will be a great hat in the end. For those of you who don't know it already, you can check out my channel for other projects as well and extra inspiration. I do Tunisian crocheting, regular crocheting, knitting, all kinds of projects. You can also, so I do have a website, but it's completely in German, so I'm just gonna recommend my channel for English speakers out there. So feel free to check that out, and maybe you find something else that you really like and can also try at home. So just continue until you have the length that you need. Okay, so I have 16 centimeters or about 6 inches, and now I want to reduce the stitches for the top part. So I want to show you the round ending. Here is what I tried out. So I don't like the bottom here, but the last couple of rounds look great, and I'll show you. So this time we will do the slip stitch in the same color, and then the chain we will do with the new color, and then we will turn. And now we continue in the new color. So I want to reduce 6 stitches total in this row, which means that every 7th and 8th stitch are going to be done as one. Four, okay, now I'll do the 5th and 6th together. Because here is where I started, I want to reduce 1 stitch in the end of this row. And from here, every 7th and 8th we do as one instead of 2 separate stitches. There we go. And again, these two are together as one, and we start counting again. Seven and 8, and again. Six, and then 7 and 8 we finish as one stitch. Seven and 8 again together, and one more time. We have just the 2 stitches now, and then we close up with the slip stitch. And now an extra chain in our first color, and we turn, and then we can start. And we are again doing 6 stitches less, so we are doing every 6th and 7th stitch together or as one. So we will first do 3 stitches and then the 2 together, and then from there on I'll count every 6th and 7th as one. And 2 together. There we go. And 2 together. Five and 2 together. Two together and then 2 more. And the round always ends with a slip stitch to close it, and then we can switch colors and turn with a chain. Now every 5th and 6th are together, and I'll do 2 and then I'll start with the 2 together. We are doing this so that we can change the spot where we reduce to get a nice circular shape in the end. These two together. And again. And again. Four and 5 and 6 together. And again. Okay, close with a slip stitch, change the color, turn with a chain. Two stitches as always and the following two as one. Now every 4th and 5th stitch we do as one. There we go. Four and 5 together. Four and 5 as one. Four and 5. I have to start my second blue spool, so the black will do with just one because we didn't start with it, but we will need a little bit more of the blue. And again, 4 and 5 together. Close the round with a slip stitch. Chain and turn, and then we can start again. One regular stitch and then the two together. And then always 2 stitches as always, and then 2 together. 2 regular ones and 2 together as one. And 2 together. And again. Two regular ones and now the 2 together, and then we will have just 1 stitch and then we can close it up with a slip stitch. And now again start with the baby blue. Now we do 1 stitch as always and 2 together. So we are reducing every second and third stitch. One regular one and 2 together. So that's how we're ending. It's coming soon. Last 2. And now you can shorten the yarn and pull it through and tighten a bit, same with the black. There we go. Now we just have to weave in. And our hug hat is done, and I have to say I love the structure. Here is the inside in case you want to see that. I think it also looks great. So there is a bit of a difference in colors. One side has more black, the other has more blue. So you have to see which one you like better and which one you want on the outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye!